What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Hope all of you are having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode, GH. It was good to see Steve again after so long. I mean, it's been over 10 years now. It's good to see him again. Um, I like this side of Curtis, this CEO side of him. You know what I'm saying? Taking charge, making his demands known, paying people off. I like it. I was like, okay, Curtis, being a boss, like I like that shit. Um, I feel like he's very naive in this plan of his. I feel like he is. And I know that Portia is banking on this plan to work, and so far it's seeming like it's going to work. But he's naive if he thinks plan A is going to work. He might as well start working on plan B. Because if you think the first plan of attack is going to work, it's not. Heather ain't going nowhere. She is not leaving with Steve. I don't care how many checks that man write. I don't care how much, Curtis promised, oh, I could supplement your income, oh, I could get your license reinstated, I could do this, and this. How many promises he made? It don't matter. Heather ain't going nowhere. So you might want to start working on the plan B at this point. But I like how he was taking charge. You know what I'm saying? And I totally get where Steve coming from and why he don't want to deal with Heather. You know what I'm saying? Heather is far from a mother. Far from one. You know what I'm saying? And she has made Steve's life a living hell over the years. So I don't blame him for not wanting to deal with her. Even if people say, oh, it was the poison and oh, it was the... I don't buy that nonsense. You know what I mean? So I don't blame Steve for keeping his distance and not wanting to do nothing. Not wanting to take her back with him and stuff. And I think it was so stupid how Heather was sitting there calling Liz, oh, can you just pick me up? And, can you just, do it for Franco? Oh, please. Don't even try. Here she go trying to use her dead son, you know, as a means to get what she want. And then on top of that, she's sitting there talking about, oh, I could go live with Laura or Alexis. I could ask to stay with them. You crazy as a motherfucking bed bug. I ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. I wouldn't let that nut stay with me. And I know Laura would be the one to be like, you can stay with me. I mean, if she wasn't going through this Lulu thing, she definitely probably would open the doors to her. Because not Lulu, but Laura just been acting out when it come to Heather. So I'm just like, yeah, I could see her doing that. But, Rick was like, nah, they not going to let you stay right now because they going through their own family drama right now, their own family crisis right now, so they can't help you. And got the nerve to try to sit here and talk about trying to live with Liz or stay with her. Oh, hell no. I don't blame Liz for not wanting her to, stay with her and stuff. Hell no. Hell no. No, Liz would be crazy to agree with that. I don't give a damn what Rick say. Rick talking about, oh, I can move in too. Now ain't the time, Rick. It ain't the time for jokes. Like, what? I wouldn't want that nut nowhere near my child. And Aiden still lives with her, so no. Hell no. They don't owe that wackadoo nothing. They don't owe her a damn thing but a fuck you and have a nice day. Or better yet, have a miserable one. Nobody in that town owe that lady. It should be a lynch mob to get rid of her. Like, no. I feel like this whole story is just dumb to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to domesticate her and trying to make her out to be mommy dearest. Absolutely not. I need Heather Weber to go back to being crazy, psychotic, knife wielding. I need her to go back to just making people's life a living hell. She need to go back into villain mode because that's what she good for. Make her do that. You know what I'm saying? All this trying to domesticate her and make her into a grandma and all this, that, the doting grandmother / mother. Hell no. Absolutely not. I wouldn't. No, she not that. Nope. That is crazy as hell. Absolutely not. Um, but I I ain't gonna lie. I like Curtis like this, but I feel like Curtis need to bring that energy towards Brad too at this point because for Brad to sit there and try to, subliminally threaten Portia because he want to leave work early for a baseball game and stuff, and Portia ain't got no choice but to sit there and say, all right, go ahead. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. When Portia offered to, she was like, oh, I give you a glowing review or whatever so he could be back on staff full time and stuff. I knew it wasn't going to stop there. I knew he was going to want more. He was going to use that leverage to get any little perk he could get, and that's exactly what he's starting to do. Now you want to knock off early and go to baseball games? Portia needs to talk to Curtis, and they need to come up with a plan to take Brad leverage away from him. The leverage he has on her, they need to decimate that right now. They need to find a way. And Curtis sitting over here playing boss right now, you need to use that shit on Brad ass. You know what I'm saying? Take that away from that fool. Because I know the demands are not going to stop from him. They're not. Brad is definitely working. He working it, though. Because he definitely trying to get Lucas back. He pulling out the stops. Like, getting him his favorite Danishes and stuff. Like, his favorite, pastries and shit from Eckert's or whatever. He pulling out the stops to get that man. And I'm starting to feel like eventually it's going to work. I definitely feel like Lucas is going to go back. Like, he over here dropping towel in front of him. Talk about, it was by accident. Sir, Lucas, you ain't slick. You still got feelings for him, which is understandable. But Lucas, to me, I feel like he protests too much. Him talking about, he'll never go back to Brad. Yes, you are. You're going to go back. But I feel like if he did go back, I feel like Lucas would leave him again once he find out how he got back into that job. Like, once he find out, like, what he's doing to keep his job and all that type of stuff. Like, the blackmailing of Portia. I feel like Lucas, once he find that out, he gonna dump him again. He definitely will. So anyway, moving on from that. I don't even blame Sonny at this point for going into business with Holly. I don't trust Holly, but I can't blame him. I mean, those diamonds are worth at least like $100 million. Sonny could walk away with $30 million. I don't blame him. That's, and I get where Jason coming from. Doing business with Holly is a risk because it's a risk because of Sidwell. And I get that. I totally get that. But here's my thing though. Sonny has been a mob boss for years. Every day, every dollar that he makes is a risk for him to make that money. Or the millions he made it through risk. So I see this as no different than what he does every day to make that money. Why not? But if I was Sonny, I would do my due diligence on Sidwell and on Holly. I would keep a guard on her ass every day. You know what I'm saying? Like making sure she on the up and up and she not trying to con me. Because everybody knows she a con. She a good con too. So I wouldn't trust her at all. I would have eyes in the back of my head dealing with that nut. So Sonny better be smart in what he doing. You know what I mean? Because all money ain't good money. But I wouldn't sneeze at $30 million though. I mean, But I definitely feel like Sonny gonna have some problems where Sidwell is concerned. Oh, he definitely is. Because you talking about $100 million fortune? Oh, Sidwell not gonna let that go easily. Oh, he definitely won't. And Sonny think that they could just ship those diamonds off and get the money quietly before Sidwell could connect the dots. Best of luck to you, Sonny, because I don't think that's gonna work out the way you envision it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have some problems on your hands, sir. And I'm here for it because I like Sidwell. I really do. He like one of them villains I really do like. And that's what this show need. It need more villains. Some good ones too. I definitely agree with Jack Brennan. I totally agree with him. I feel like Carly is not as smart as she thinks she is if she don't know why that man risked his career and did that for her in Africa to save Jason and them. Why do you think? Like, you shouldn't even have to ask that question. What do you think he wants? Obviously, he liked you like that in order to do that. And it was so funny how he was calling Anna bitter. Because I agree with Anna, though. I wouldn't fully trust Jack either. Because Jack definitely be having ulterior motives. Like, I wouldn't trust him. So, Carly need to go into this with both eyes open. But it was funny. He was like, yeah, Anna just bitter and cynical. That shit was funny. That man, I think he like her, but he don't like her. As far as Anna go. I think he has some type of respect for her, but, he don't care for her like that. But I definitely like Carly and Brennan together. And it was funny watching Jason try to, warn him and stuff like, oh, you hurt her, bad things happen to people that mess with her. I was like, Jason, go sit in the corner and be quiet. A part of me was pissed that Jason even opened up to Jack about the whole diamond situation or about the fortune. You know what I'm saying? That Holly stole from Sidwell. But it's like a pro quo. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jack did a lot for them. Even though he didn't do it for Jason and them, he did it for Carly. But still, he still saved Jason's ass. So I get why Jason felt inclined to at least tell him that. But another part of me was a little irritated by it because, dude, you're basically back working with Sonny again. So mobsters can't be talking to law enforcement and helping them out and telling them information. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't play both sides of the fence. You either on one side or you're on the other side. Which one you on? You know what I mean? Like, what side of the fence are you on? Can't play in the middle. I'm just saying. But that's why another part of me was like, yeah, well, you still got to throw Jack a bone. I mean, he did, do a lot for them. So that he didn't have to do. So, throw the man a bone or something. Do what you got to do. So anyway, moving on from that. It was cute. It was cute seeing Alexis with her grandkids and stuff like that, having a little breakfast with them and whatnot. I ain't gonna lie, these kids will do anything to get out of school. Cause Rocco trying to get out of school, Danny trying to get out of school. Sam was like, you going. She told Alexis, listen, don't let him try to fool you. He going to school. I loved it. It was sad though, watching Sam have all these scenes with everybody for the last time. Like, it was just super sad. It was sad. It really was. I didn't really care for Carly visiting her or whatever, talking about, oh, if you need anything, just say the word and all that. I'm like, Carly, go on somewhere. Because how many times has Sam came to you and asked you for help with something as recently as helping her get her mom out of prison, and you wouldn't lift a finger to do shit about it? You wouldn't even try to do nothing about it. So miss me with all that. Yeah, I really don't care for Carly when it comes, especially when it comes for her and Sam's little quote unquote friendship or whatever the hell they want to call it, frenemy situation. I just felt like a lot of that was phony. It was phony. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really care for Carly to come in there and see her and all that type of stuff. Like, go on with your business. But it was sad though. See her have all these emotional scenes with everybody, knowing it's gonna be for the last damn time. Especially that last scene where Jason told her, you got this. Like, and the way she left, they wheeled her out and she was just like, I was like, oh, Sam, I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss her. I am so gonna miss her ass. But at least she got that moment, with her kids and, with Dante and stuff like that. But like I said, I just feel like the repercussions of this for, Lucas is gonna be pretty astronomical. Because if that surgery gets botched, he's definitely gonna blame himself for this. He most certainly will. There ain't no question about that. And those scenes with Rocco and Lulu, like, that was so sad. Because I totally get where Laura coming from. Like, I definitely think that's in the back of their mind. Because she's been in a coma for so long. It's like, how is she going to be, when that day come that she wakes up? You know what I'm saying? Is she going to remember her son? Is she going to remember them? Remember anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's always in the back of your mind. Because amnesia does happen, especially in a coma. Like, you know what I'm saying? You lost like 5 years of your life. But it is time to wake her ass up about that coma though, because it's been a long 5 years. Like, come on now. I hate that it has to come at the expense of Sam in a way. I hate that. Even though I'm not blaming like the actors and nothing like that. I'm not blaming the new actress that's playing her. Or even the character, so to speak. I'm not, blaming them because we all know where the fault lies. I'm just saying. But it's gonna be a mess. I can't wait to see though what's gonna happen with Heather and Steve and this Curtis situation. I'm really anticipating that right there because I want to know how this all gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see Steve leaving town no time soon. I don't know. Is Scott Reeves coming back like full time? Like, is he on contract again, or are they just is? I don't remember if it was recurring or a guest spot. I don't remember if it was that or not. But I just know it's gonna be a mess. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.